All right, let's go ahead and do problem number 3, find the inverse of the function. So remember the big idea with inverses is that your x and your y swap. That's true for all points. That's true in the equation as well. So instead of having y, if I think of that as a y, instead of having y equals 1 over 3x minus 2, I'm going to have x equals 1 over 3y minus 2. And now my goal is to solve for y. So I here have a quantity in the bottom, and my y is stuck as part of that quantity. So to fix that, I'm going to multiply the y up. So I'm going to get 3y minus 2 times that x equals 1. And now different options of how to do this. The way I'm going to do this is I'm going to divide by x. So I'm going to get 3y minus 2 equals x. Once I have that, I'm going to add 2, so I'll get 3y equals x plus 2, except for the fact that that's totally not how math works. That would be awesome, but I made a mistake. Did you catch my mistake? All right, so let's back up. At this step right here, I said next I was going to divide by x, and that's not how that works. If I'm dividing by x, then I should not get x on the right, I should get 1 over x, which means then in my next step, when I add 2, I should not get x plus 2, but I should get 1 over x plus 2 like that. All right, now, final step would be now to divide by 3, so y equals, how do you do that here? Well, that's just like saying 1 over 3x plus 2 over 3. I'm distributing a 1/3 to both of those terms. That's one way you can think about it. So this is our inverse, but let's make it look a little nicer. Let's write it as a single fraction. Well, what's the denominator of the left fraction? It's 3x. What's the denominator of the right fraction? It's 3, so it needs an x. So I'll put one in the top and the bottom by multiplying the top and the bottom by x. So really I haven't changed its value because it's like I'm multiplying by 1. So I can write my final answer as y equals 1 plus 2x all over 3x. Now, if you had solved this a different way, let's go back to that green box up there. A different way I could solve this is I could say 3xy minus 2x equals 1. And then I could add 2x to both sides. 3xy equals 1 plus 2x. And then I have 3xy, but I want y, so I could divide by 3x and say y equals 1 plus 2x over 3x. So notice we got the same thing without the need to find a common denominator. So maybe you find that easier, and maybe you should just do that. Either way is totally fine.